Hi everyone, welcome to View Celestial Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing an October general read for all of my Aquarius out there. Sorry, I lost my head for a sec. A few readings in and I'm losing my mind. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep this open to see what messages come through. And if you like, please like and subscribe. And share the wealth. If you think someone would like reading, let me know, or share my video. Okay. Alright, so we have for our Aquarius out there. What do we have for our Aquarius out there? There seems to be some conflict going on. I didn't want to say that, but I feel like it is. I heard partnership, but also for me, for some reason, I hear roommate as well. So I feel like either you are dealing with or going to deal with, but there's going to be some conflict in your life. It could be with your roommates, it could be with your friends, but like it feels like just at odds. Like either you guys are going at each other's neck. Like it felt like something might have been going really well, but then something switches and you're like, what changed? And it feels very much like it feels very cloudy in that like you might have a very strong friend or roommate or whoever this person is. You guys are both very strong personalities, and that is going to create a major clash. And this could be someone you work with, which is very interesting. Because I'm seeing finances, but everything is in reverse. So it's like, it feels like you might, this could be something unresolved, I'm hearing. Like, I feel like something, you might have gone through an argument with this person before, and you're like, oh, we're all good. And then, like, it's going to resurface. Like, there might be a moment where you're like, oh, fuck, like, we're back at this. Like, something, I thought we got over this. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's two very strong personalities. And maybe you are stuck in the middle. Maybe two people you know that you're close with are going to be at each other's necks, and you're the one who has to be, like, the mediator and the peacemaker, and you're going to kind of lose your mind. All right, let's see what messages we have. This is so interesting. Almost everything's coming out in reverse. Yeah, it feels very much like, okay, I think some of you might really be stuck in between. Yeah, like, it feels like in your friendships, like, something's gonna fucking hit the fan. Sorry for the language. Hercules is strength, so, like, you need to dig deep and be like, all right, there has to be some self-awareness. There has to be something that you talk about. Like, it might be a hard conversation that you might have to have with someone, but you need to speak up, and you're like, I'm gonna have to dig deep and be like, maybe some of you hate confrontation, and, like, that's also terrifying, so you're like, oh, God, I have to do that. Which, amen, I hate confrontation. But it's like, you're gonna have to dig deep and really, like, either stand up for yourself or stand up for, like, the side that you think is right. Maybe you're gonna witness something and you're gonna be like, okay, well, I can't just sit back. I'd idly sit back and not stand up for my friend. Let's see. Can I get some clarification for Aquarius out there? Can I get some clarification for Aquarius out there? That is so interesting. I'm sorry. I am slowly declining, I guess, but it feels like some of you are just like, so that's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but it feels like maybe you haven't been, like, thoughtful of your money, or maybe this could be about finances, of, like, you having to be like, all right, I have to mediate a financial issue with my friends, or I am stuck in the middle of a financial issue, but, like, it feels like you haven't been protecting your finances, or something is unstable with your finances, and the month of October could finally bring that to light of, like, fuck, like, maybe I do need to get on it, like, maybe I do have to dig deep and, like, start taking care of myself, and maybe you have taken the role of taking care of other people, like, which is what I heard before, and in the month of October, you're like, okay, well, maybe I can't keep taking care of people as much as I have, like, maybe I need to protect my space, I need to set up boundaries. That's the word I was looking for. Interesting, the Lovers. Yeah. Okay, this has made a shift. So this could actually deal with a partner. But the Lovers is like divine union, or just making a choice. And I think no matter what, the choice is gonna, whatever choice you make is gonna work out in the way that you need it to. But this love could be coming in the month of October. You could be dealing with Gemini too. That could be representing. And then also something I'm dealing with is like there's a certain amount of pride. Whatever relationship is coming forward, like there's a bit of ego and pride that you have to, either you've always had to tiptoe around, and like maybe you have to have a conversation about like this needs to be changed, or maybe you have a lot of ego and you're like, I'm not willing to admit when I'm wrong. Okay, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Be careful of like how many people you get involved. I feel like some of you might have a tendency to like tell everyone, like when you're going through it, you're like, all right, well, I need your advice. But I'm just going to caution you to be very careful of who you let in too much. Like just be careful of how many people you let in into your problems, because then it becomes too many cooks in the kitchen, and then you'll be dealing with a lot of different advice and everyone will have a different perspective. But also just be careful about who you're telling, because that could turn around on you. Yeah, I would be very careful about who you trust in the month of October. Yeah, okay, so the 10 of Swords, okay, you can, yeah, be careful of people who manipulate you. I think some of you are really kind, and it could be taken for granted, and that could be why I'm seeing a lot of conflict. But I think in the month of October, it's like recognizing, like, I have to, again, the idea of like protecting my mental space, like I need to protect my mental space, and I can't keep doing as much as I am for these people who are not going to give me the same amount of attention and care. Alright, let's see what messages. I'm pulling from a different deck now. Yeah, the Hanged Man. It's like something's going to change. Like there has to be a change in perspective. Yeah, it's like, what is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, there has to be a sacrifice and surrender. And I think to come under the Lovers, where I saw pride and arrogance and ego, I think whoever that is, and this could be you or vice versa, but this person needs to like shift their perspective, because you're going to be at a crossroads, and it's going to be like at a standstill of movement of like, you guys are both, unwilling to talk about it. Maybe you both have ego issues and you're not willing, like both of you need to change your perspective. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Those wanted to come out, so yeah. Temperance, the need for balance. We need healing. We need nourishment. Yeah, a truce. The 4 of Swords, a truce. Yeah, I feel like either you're going through it with someone right now, but like something's got to give. Like something's need to change. And I think if this is a lover, like you guys have to both be conscious of like, if this is something you both want, like we can't keep arguing about, like it might be, again, it's the idea of like some argument keeps resurfacing. Like something's got to give. Yeah. And also, yeah. Lavish. Be careful of your spending. Yeah, I feel like there might be a finance. So, like, maybe you might be making the money in a partnership and you're feeling like this person's sucking you dry. And you might have to just be very honest with them and be like, there needs to be some balance here. Like, you can't just keep taking. Like, you need to give a little bit. Like, this has to be a give and take. Something's got to change. Let's see if there's any, can we get more clarification for Aquarius out there? I feel like some of you are really coming into your own stability of like what you can do for yourself, and just recognizing that like maybe I do need to put myself first. And yeah, I feel like some of you have really done the most for someone, and I think you're just gonna have this major revelation of like, okay, well, I've done as much as I can. If something needs to change, like I need them to put the work in, and maybe it is me focusing on myself at this point. Yeah. mirroring each other. Completion. Yeah, I feel it doesn't like I don't feel like this is a bad relationship. Yeah, but it feels like you guys have had some issues that you have not resolved, and there's some underlying pain, and like I feel like you guys mirror each other. And the Ace of Cups is a beautiful cup to get. Like I feel like that's you guys know you love each other, or you're a good friendship. Like I don't want to just make this about love or whatever, but whatever relationship this is, I feel like something has gone unspoken for so long, and it's going to surface, and you guys need to deal with it like head on. You can't just keep, maybe you guys are passive aggressive with each other and you guys don't talk, but like this is seriously like something that needs to be talked about. Let's see if we can get any final messages for all of our Aquarius out there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There's a mentor coming through, gain a mentor. Maybe you're going to meet someone who really helped you, like, get it together. And, like, I'm thinking financially. Like, maybe you'll invest in, like, a banker who can help you manage it. Or maybe there's, like, an outside third party who can help mediate this. Or maybe you are this person. But, yeah, I'm seeing, like, there's a lot to gain if you guys just find the middle ground. Yeah. That's like, for me, that's, what am I looking for the word? Confidence in your abilities, resourceful. And it's interesting that came out with the Hierophant, because that can often represent education. But I feel like whatever relationship this is, don't let your ego feed it. Like, don't tell yourself, like, oh, it's whatever, I don't care. Because you do care about this person. This person that keeps showing up, you guys care deeply about each other. But I think you guys have to figure out communication styles. And that's it. Okay. I'm sorry this wasn't, like, the brightest, nicest reading. But I'm sending you all my light and love. And I hope you have a wonderful October. Take care.